911, what is the address of your emergency?
About 2200 south, 8991.
Sierra 52, unit track intrusion alarm, 1261 Northwest. All units cash 1063, attempt to locate vehicle wanted for possible 1055, last seen headed. Copy 450, West 14 headed north, vehicle evading.
Cash, speed 0 eastbound, exceeding 60 to 70 miles an hour.
Copy 60 to 70 miles an hour.
Where else do you get to carry a gun? Do you get to drive often a very nice fast police car? Do you get to be the first person when somebody needs help? I mean,
there are hours of sheer boredom with minutes of sheer terror. I mean, there's always that unknown. You can just be out driving around doing routine patrol work, and the next thing you know, you're going to a gun call.
We had an individual shooting a 30-06 off in his house, and we were on the SWAT team, and we were in a stick outside of the garage.
A few weeks ago, we went on this call. We were assisting some detectives, and we helped them pull over a car, and then we found a kilo of methamphetamine.
One of the officers came away with blood all over, and I was still dealing with the first suspect that had been tasered.
It is vital that the spouse is supportive because and part of that is just when they get home, how are you feeling, how was your day, and you know, being responsive to the fact that maybe they did have a terrible experience.
And it's not a 9-to-5 job, and it's not this typical family life, and so there's adjustments that you have to make along the way.
You know, one thing I noticed right off the bat is that when you're new, there's always guys that are checking on you, seeing how you're doing, you know, making sure you don't have any questions. So, you know, you just know that they're always there for you.
We do the job because of what it represents in the community, what it represents to us sometimes personally.
I think it's a good job, and it's something that everyone looks up to you for doing, and there's scary parts about it, but I think the proud outweighs the scary.
We take care of each other. If we don't take care of each other out there, doing the work that we do, taking the risks that we have to take sometimes on a daily basis, nobody else is going to take care of us. We take care of each other.
It's interesting to me to find that brotherhood is alive and well. It doesn't matter where you are. Maybe it's just that innate respect that we have for each other, knowing full well that, yeah, you may work for Layton or Orem or Salt Lake or St. George or whatever, or even out of the state. It's present.
You got to understand that you are part of something bigger, and it's a brotherhood, and it's not just a brotherhood of the 62 officers that we have here. It's a brotherhood, you know, across the world. There's cops there's police departments in every country.
It's also very, very rewarding. I mean, it's a fun job. If you make it to be fun, you allow yourself to get past all the ugliness that you see, and you learn how to cope with that. You can do a lot of fun things with the policing profession, and you really truly can make a difference in people's lives.
Why would you enjoy being the first one to that SIDS baby call? Why would you enjoy being the first one through the door when you know there's a fight waiting for you on the side? It seems counterintuitive, and yet I think we genuinely have people that care. They want to be involved in the solution and certainly don't want to be a part of the problem. I just think for some, it's a calling.
There are so many different aspects of this job that require compassion. It's not just the family that's lost a child that you have to be compassionate towards, because those opportunities will be there and you'll need that. But you also need to be compassionate towards some of the offenders.
There's higher paying jobs, and there's probably less stressful jobs and things out there, but that feeling you get from helping another human being in a crisis in their life that you might see every day as a police officer, but to them it's the worst thing that's ever happened to them in their life. You get to participate in helping them get through that.
I think being a police officer represents ethics and integrity, and I'd like to align myself with those attributes and principles. And integrity has got to be number one. And integrity to me, means what do you do when people aren't looking? You know, you have to be that person. That's who you are when the lights are out and when you're alone. That's who you are. It's not when you're putting on a show for other people. The badge is a symbol, and people look to that symbol in times of crisis. I mean, they come in various sizes, various types, various shapes, various colors, but the symbol is the same.
The integrity, the character, and all of those things, you can never change that. You got to have that when you have the badge on as well as when you have the badge off.
How the badge came about was because of the olden days when the knights would go out and they would protect the castle or protect their kingdom. They had a shield. This badge is to protect my brother.
People look at that badge and they don't know who I am. All they know is that that badge represents truth and justice, and it represents help.
The inner circle on the badge that we wear is the seal of the great state of Utah. Probably a good reminder that our police officer powers are given to us. They're not a right. They're given to us through the state of Utah, but only if we are worthy of that seal that's on the badge.
There's a lot of weight that comes with wearing it, and you just have to be the kind of cop that can shoulder that weight.
There should be a weight that is felt when you put on the badge. A weight from the understanding of the sacred oath that we hold.
That I'm going to go out and I'm going to stand on that line. And I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to keep good people happy and doing good things, and to hold people who do bad things accountable for what they do.
It's a symbol of integrity. It's a symbol of trust.